Okay, guys. So I did want to talk about this for one quick second. It's been a little bit a while, so I haven't really talked about anything Atlanta Hawks related. Uh, well, it's gonna be Houston Rockets related too, but it's gonna be about a player from New York, um, that I used to really rock with. Graduated Stefanak, went to Duke, and is now in the NBA. Now we're talking about this. AJ Griffin, AJ Griffin retiring from the NBA at the age of 21. Um, uh, and we still got. Uh, so here's the deal: AJ Griffin retiring from the NBA after 2 seasons amidst personal issues and a load of controversies that um, are rumors at this point. I can't believe I said I told you so, but I told you so. This has been going on for a while now. This isn't. This is a secret behind closed doors that has been happening for a minute now. Um, but a lot of y'all don't notice. I actually went to prep. I graduated this year, class of 24. But back when I was a freshman, sophomore in high school, I used to go to Stefanak and watch a lot of games with my friends at the time. Uh, 6 years ago. Um, and then he went to Duke as a 1 year wonder. Um, and I had an inside source at the time telling me, "Yo, a lot of things are happening with AJ Griffin. A lot of things are happening." And then he took a break, like a break for his own personal health, well being. Literally 40 days after the season is supposed to start. Um, and I heard from the Rockets they were supposed to get him at 17, but the Hawks picked them a pick earlier, and now that they got him, that he made $3.9 million from his rookie deal alone, and he is expected to get another 6 million more. So that's about $10 million that he can make. He can potentially make. I don't know if the AJ Griffin contract is going to go to waste now because their Houston Rockets are planning a buyout with this guy. Um, this is the same. This is a very similar situation with Andrew Luck a couple of years ago. However, the difference is with Andrew Luck is that compared to AJ Griffin is that Andrew Luck retired in the middle of his prime, and he was making hundreds of $1 million. He was $100 million man before he retired. Um, and at the time, he was trying to uplift the franchise as a starting quarterback with other things and he was a Colts legend. And there was a golfing player who was women's golfing player, but she got sick and injured, and that led her to have significant time cut off. Um, and now she's in the army. But back to Andrew Luck. Um, he was in. He was. He lived around the brand of the NFL long enough to have a prosperous career and a valuable marketing behind him. And the the circumstances, the microscopic, the situation isn't as costly and as big of a risk as it is now. With AJ Griffin, the risk is huge. AJ Griffin, especially with the allegations coming out that AJ Griffin Senior is a propeller of domestic abuse towards his wife. Um, and now rumors and allegations coming out the ether left and right. Videos coming out the ether left and right. things were not known within within the last several years as it was before. But you can look at AJ Griffin and you could tell he's he's defeated. He has no future career prospects for basketball ever. The $6 million he's supposed to receive over the next 4 years is going to be in a buyout from Houston, and he's going to use the Rockets are going to use the buyout as a trade exception to pair with Kevin Porter Jr. to trade away to get Victor Oladipo from the Miami Heat, which are not even going to play. Um, I don't even think that would be a good idea. That would be a waste of. Well, it could clear up the guard potential a bit because Jalen Green would get the lion's share of minutes. But then again, that's happening. Um, but the only guard that I know is on the Rockets that is worth talking about is Jalen Green. Um, but if AJ Griffin would have stayed on the team, he could have been a good backup wing to complement Jabari Smith or maybe Tari Eason. Um, so so they're trying to do a buyout now, and he probably won't even get the 6 million. Um, because the Houston Rockets, as a brand, as a franchise, is trying to make more money off him. But again, there's not a lot of trade value in Kevin Porter Jr. And look at the accusations that Kevin Porter Jr. is under, because Kevin Porter Jr. is career is waning a bit, and it's like they're not gonna get that much up. They're not gonna get a win. It's not gonna be a win. There's not gonna be any more like trade value off this. And what sold him from the Hawks to the Rockets is the management of the Rockets, their persistent relentlessness of wanting AJ Griffin to be a backup small forward and eventually grow into a role where he can start and get some minutes aside Jalen Green, because and Alfred Sengun. Don't forget about Sengun as well. Um, cool. Um, but the Rockets, let's acknowledge that the Rockets is not the same as it was when James Harden was on the team in 2014 to 2021 even. It's not the same team. The people now don't care about the Rockets. They're there just to coexist, start players, do what they want to do, and that's all it is. Hell, it's sad because um, it's very sad because Jalen Green and Sengun, the state that they're in right now, um, it's like a waste of a career of their primes. They are in so much turmoil, and they have a lot to prove over the next few years that it's not even funny. And um, because of the AJ Griffin buyout, um, the Rockets are current now suffering for it. Um, and it's not really benefiting off of it. They're trading away Kevin Porter Jr. for Victor Oladipo for what? And that's some rumors. He's probably not even gonna play at all for a young guard. Um, AJ. Point is, AJ Griffin's not coming back. There's family turmoil. He saw his nephew die. That shit shook him up. Like if I was, and to be honest with you, if I was AJ Griffin in the situation and I just saw my nephew die, then it's like, bruh, you would appreciate life more. Um, and I understand the reason why he had to retire. So all you people that think that AJ Griffin's coming back, he he's not gonna come back. Is there's a very slight chance that he will. If you have if you have to witness your nephew dying and there's some rumors about your father being a domestic abuser and taking it out on the wife and the kids, that means this is an entire tone shift in life. You want to get away from the family, you want to get away from the, and then you have several people who may not follow the vision of what he wants, of what he believes. They're all just in it for the fame and the money. That's what they've been trying to do. Um, the Rockets management are currently focusing on, um, they're not they're trying to take even more to get Cooper Flag for the draft, which is smart. Why try to contend now when you got this ass of a team? You got a young core. Why not tank for to get a higher player in the draft and potentially Cooper Flag? And you have Reed Shepard who can develop into a strong um, shooting guard. You can have Jalen at the point, Shepard at shooting guard, Jabari Smith at the four, and Sengun at the five. Adre is supposed to fill the middle, but they're trading the rights for him for Oladipo, which is stupid. Why get a guard, another guard, when you can have a wing on your team? Um, Similar, depending on how you look at it. Do I think it's what the management of the Rockets is doing is a smart idea? No, I think it's a terrible idea. But at the end of the day, this has been written in stone. All the controversies, all the shit that he's went through, all the tragedies, the family going to social media and acting out on every little thing that happens, all the mergers, the buyouts, and all this corporation bullshit that they're cutting cutting the potential avenues where he can make money, not even trying to make him live comfortably or live more comfortably and try to expand his horizons to other places. So that's what it is. Um, because I grew up with AJ Griffin and his time at Stefanak. And I used to watch his game at Stefanak live. I would literally get out of school and drive, what was it, like 16, 20 minutes from my house just to watch this guy play. Because I think he was a very, very good prospect. He was a very talented point guard. Not talented point guard, what the fuck? He was a very talented shooting guard wing player at 6'6", 200, can score, has athleticism, has a good ass fairway, can score in bunches. Um, and it's strange that the Hawks picked him for his defense, which is one of his weaknesses. Um, nah. But it was a very cool time to see it. Um, but it's sad. It's a really sad thing to see because we never get to see the full fledged potential of an NBA player because of certain situations like this. But I don't blame him. Um, but I don't blame him for the most part. You have a 3.9 million deal. You have $3.9 million in your bank account. If you get the extra 6 million, cool. That's a bonus. Um, that's the bet. There, that's the best way to like start your life. Nearly $4 million at 21. That's the best way you can start your life. Don't blow them. Don't go broke. Do you have fun? Live your life. Follow God. Have fun. But it's really sad to see the potential of someone else stifled. We saw that with Andrew Bynum when he went from LA to Philadelphia. We see that with Drazen Petrovic, God rest his soul. We saw that with David Thompson and Michael Ray when they were on cocaine, which I will be making a video about the NBA cocaine scandal later down the road. Um, and it's sad to see how Adrian Griffin, um, the only sole piece that can propel the Bucks to another a deep playoff run and potentially a title is out. Um, but at this point, it is what it is, essentially. But as always, guys, like and subscribe. I can go on about this, but what do you guys think? How do you guys feel about AJ Griffin retiring? Um, as always, like, subscribe. It's your main man Ryan. Stay tuned for more, guys.